children, how are you? I hope you all are doing well, studying well, eating well, listening to your parents as well. Alright children. So children, isn't science interesting? We're talking about things that are all around us. Okay, we are trying to know more about them. Now, we have already known about the plants, we've known about the animals, man-made things, natural things and all. So it's time now to look at us, humans. So children, just like plants and animals have different parts, even us human beings have different body parts. So in this chapter, we are going to talk about our body and sense organs. Okay, so the planner says that we are going to talk about our body first and also about the sense organs. So let's relate. First of all, how do we come to know that the ice cream we are eating is tasty? Okay, so children, when you taste something, how do you know that it is tasty? That's because we have taste buds. Okay, we come to know because of our sense organs. Okay, let us learn more about our body parts and sense organs. So children, we sense something. Okay, we have something called taste buds which help us to taste something, and that's how we relish things. Okay, we enjoy eating it because of the taste buds. Okay, so let's talk about this in detail, and as we go ahead, you'll come to know what are these different sense organs or different parts of our body. Okay, let's talk about our body first. Now, our body, it has different parts. Each part of the body has a job to do. Okay, let us identify the body parts in the picture given below. So children, every part of our body helps us. Okay, head. Okay, our brain is inside our head, which helps us to think, okay, and do things. All right, eyes to see, hands to do work. Okay, nose, okay, to smell, ear to hear. Ear also maintains the balance of our body. The equilibrium of our body is maintained through the ears. Okay, mouth to eat, to speak, okay, to drink. Shoulder, okay, shoulder makes our body firm. Okay, it gives support to our hands. Okay, chest, okay, inside the chest you have the heart, you have different organs set. Okay, the waist, okay, waist is the lower part of our body. Okay, it helps us to balance the upper portion of our body. Okay, fingers to pick things, to hold things, to eat. Okay, knees, knees are the joints that support the above portion of our body and the lower portion of our body. Okay, legs to walk. Okay, toes, toes also give us firm support on the ground. The foot and the toes, they help us to get the firm support on the ground and help us to walk. Okay, so now let's talk about the use of hands and legs. Hands and legs, they are very important parts of our body. Hands help us to do many things such as holding things, writing, lifting, throwing, etc. So there are so many things that we do with the help of our hands. So even when we are walking, you will see your hands keep on moving. That is because they give us a rhythm while walking and a speed also while walking. Okay, then we use hands for holding things, for writing, for lifting weights, okay, for throwing, for eating, so many things. Legs, legs help us to do many things such as walking, running, jumping, hopping, etc. So many other things that we do with the help of our legs. Okay, now act on. Okay, write L if you use your legs and H if you use your hands to do these activities. Okay, what do you use to hold a basket? Hands. Kicking a ball, you kick it with your legs. Okay, racing with a friend, you race, you run, that's with your legs. Okay, typing on a computer, you type with your fingers, with your hands. Alright, Now, let's explore around. John always asks questions from others, but he is asking you the same question here. Color the correct boxes to describe the looks of John. Okay. Now, John wants to know how his teeth are. So, John is asking a question. My teeth are black or white? So, John's teeth are white. My hair are short or long? John doesn't have a mirror, so you have to help him. Yes, he has short hair. Color of my t-shirt is blue or red? It is red. Color of my hair is brown or black? It is black. Alright? So children, likewise you can also play this game with your friends. Okay, now let's do a fact check here. No one has the same fingerprints as we have. Our fingerprints are unique. So children, nowadays when we go for any government related work, okay, for example, when you must have gone to make your Aadhaar card, or if you've gone to make your passport, you must have seen that they take your imprints of the fingers, okay, they tell you to keep your hand on a glass, and then from there they take the image of your fingers, or when you put a stamp of your thumb, you know. So that's when you see that everybody has unique print on their fingers, or you know, on their thumb also. So these are all different. No two people will have the same imprints, okay. Their fingerprints are unique and they are different from each other. Now that we know about the different parts of the body, let's talk about the sense organs. Okay. Now, out of these different parts that we've seen, there are certain parts, okay, which are very prominently used by us. Okay. We see, we taste, we smell, we hear and feel the things with the help of our sense organs. Okay. The part of our body which help us to do these things are called sense organs. Okay. So, we have 5 sense organs. They are ears, eyes, tongue, skin and nose. So, let's talk about all these sense organs. So, what are sense organs? These are certain organs that help us to see, to feel, to hear, okay, to taste, to smell. So, these are the ones, these things, you know, tasting, smelling, hearing, seeing, feeling, these are all senses. And these senses are all controlled by different organs of our body. Okay. So, let's talk about these different organs which are called the sense organs and what is their function. Ears. How do you listen to your favorite song? We all listen to the sounds by using our ears. We all have 2 ears and we can hear with the help of our ears. Apart from that, ears also help us to maintain the balance of our body. Okay. Eyes. Which part of the body lets you see the beautiful things around you? They are eyes. They help us to see the things around. Okay. We see with our eyes. Okay. Tongue. How do you taste the sweetness of chocolates and bitterness of bitter gourd? With the help of the tongue. It has taste buds present on it. So, different part of the tongue, okay, on the tongue in different areas you have different senses, okay, like the taste buds of for sourness, the taste bud for bitterness, sweetness, it all gets, so as soon as you eat the food, it falls on that particular area and then you know whether it is bitter or sweet or sour, okay, the taste of it. So, we all use tongue to sense the taste of the food we eat. Now, fact check. The texture and color of our tongue tells something about our health. The doctor can guess some diseases by having a look at our tongue. So, children, when you go to the doctor, Okay, you must have seen that he tells you to open your mouth. Okay, then he tells you to remove your tongue out and say ooh. So that is when he is actually checking your tongue, okay, the texture of the tongue. So sometimes when you're really not well, you will see that there is another layer that comes on the surface of the tongue. So from that, the doctors can recognize how, what kind of illness you have, okay, or how bad is the infection that you've got, all right. So they can guess from that, all right. So it's the color. So sometimes, generally our tongue is pink in color. So sometimes with infections and allergies and all, the color of the tongue changes. Okay. Now, next sense organ is the skin. Okay. Now, the skin, it helps us to feel the things we touch. We can feel the blowing air which touches our body. Okay. We can feel the hotness and coldness in the weather. We say that the thing is rough or smooth with the help of our skin. So our skin, it helps us to, it is also the largest sense organ, okay, of our body. Okay, it helps us to feel things. So when we really feel cold, you must have seen that, you get goosebumps. Okay, these goosebumps is when your skin reacts to the cold wind that is blowing. Okay. Now, so the skin helps us to feel different types of touches. Nose. So noses, when your mummy cooks some food, okay, you can tell from outside that she is cooking your favorite dish. How can you smell that? Okay, this can be smelt with the help of your nose. So your nose, apart from helping you to breathe in air and breathe out air, it also helps you to smell, okay. And whenever you have something which is like, which is your favorite, and your mother is cooking a dish which is like really your favorite one, so even if you are sitting in your bedroom, okay, or you're walking inside your home, you will immediately guess that, oh my God, mom has made my favorite today, isn't it? Otherwise, if you have some rotten smell somewhere, okay, something is, something is smelling foul, so you can immediately get the smell of it, and that's when you know, no, this is not the right, thing, okay, there is something wrong in this area and it's smelling rotten, or the food is stale, or the food is rotten. You come to know only through the smell. Okay. Now, explore around. Have you ever seen or met any person with any of his or her sense organs not working? Discuss it with your friends. Also find out how they know the world without the sense organs which is not working. So children, here we can talk about blind people. Okay. So we do have eyes to see, but blind people do not have the sight to see. So how is it that they see things without actually using their eyesight, is what you need to find out. Okay. So if you have anybody who whose maybe eyes are not working, or who are not able to hear, okay, you can talk to such people and see how they are able to see, okay, or feel the world around them. All right. Now let's act on. Read the statements, put a tick for correct and cross for the wrong ones. Our ears help us to feel. It is wrong. Okay, our skin. My skin helps me to feel. It is absolutely true. Okay, Sumit listens to music with his tongue. It's absolutely false. Okay, I taste ice cream with my tongue. True. Okay, now let's see how much you've followed the chapter. Alright, let's look at the gist of the chapter. Our body is wonderful. We have 5 sense organs. We can see with our eyes, smell with our nose, hear with our ears, taste with our tongue, and feel with our skin. Our hands help us to clap and write. Our legs help us to walk, jump and run. Okay, so children, these are the different body parts we have and the sense organs we have. Okay, now let's look at the term bag and see the new word that we've learned in this chapter. It's the sense organs. What are sense organs? They are parts of our body which help us to taste, see, feel, smell and hear the things around us. Okay, now let's check your knowledge. It's time to evaluate you. Okay, A. Tick the correct option. First, hands help us to A. Hold things, B. Throwing or C. Both of these. It is both of this. Okay, second, our dash are unique. A. Nails, B. Fingerprints or C. Teeth. It is B. Fingerprints. We see, taste, smell, hear and feel the things with the help of our A. senses, B. legs or C. hair. Absolutely right. It is A. senses. We all have two fingers, hair or ears. We have two ears. The skin helps us to feel the things we touch, smell, see. They help us to feel the things we touch. Okay. Now, fill in the blanks with the correct words. We have 3 or 5. How many sense organs? We have 5 of them. We can smell with our nose or ears. What helps to smell? Nose. We can dash with our skin. Feel or hear? We can feel. We can watch TV with our eyes or ears? Eyes. We can dash with our tongue. Feel or taste? Taste. Okay. Now write T for true and F for false statements. Our body has many parts. True or false? It is absolutely true. We can hear different sounds with our eyes. It is false. We cannot hear with eyes. We can see. Mouth helps us to chew food. Is it true? Yes. Legs help us to walk and run. Absolutely true. We have 6 sense organs. Is it true? No, it is false. Skin is the largest sense organ. Absolutely true. It is all over our body. Alright. Now, match the following columns. Okay. First, holding. What do you use? You use D, hands. Running, you use A, legs. Smelling, you use B, nose. Hearing, you use E, ears. 5. Seeing, you use C, eyes. Alright. Now children, Manu says the following sentences. Which body part is she using to say these lines? Okay. Wow, the flower is so beautiful. So how does she know this flower is beautiful? Because she's seen the flower. So it is eyes. It smells so nice. So now she's using her nose. I will hold this flower for a long time. Now she is holding it. So what is she doing it? She is touching it. Okay, she is using her hands. I can hear the chirping of the bird. Okay, so what is it? Chirping of the bird, hearing, ear. Okay, so here she is using, okay, she's used her skin, she's used her ears, she's used her eyes and she's used her nose also. Alright, now write 2 things you love to taste. Okay, so what are the 2 things that you love to taste? The 2 things that you love to smell, you love to feel, to hear and to see. Okay, right, this is your choice, you need to write them. Now answer the following questions. How do our legs help us? Our legs help us to walk, to run, okay, to hop, to skip. So many things are done with our legs. How do we use our hands? We use our hands to hold things, to catch, to eat, to write. Okay. What are sense organs? The organs which that help us to see, hear, feel, taste, and to smell are our sense organs. Okay. Name the different types of sense organs. It is eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. How do we use our ears and eyes? We use our ears to hear things and we use our eyes to see things. Alright, it's time for fun zone. Walk and run with your hands held behind. Now you have to hold your hands behind you, okay? Then answer the questions. Were you able to walk well? Try, okay? Yes or no? Do hands help you to walk and run? Can you run fast with your hands held back behind you? Just check this, children, and then answer these questions. And circle the sense organs in the given word search. So, find the different sense organs in this word grid, okay? Label the different parts of your body. So, all these different parts are mentioned here: waist, mouth, hair, nose, hand, leg, shoulder. Look at the figure and mark it, okay? Now, it's time for a field activity, okay? So, what you have to do is, you have to collect a few things that have a strong smell. For example, you can use tea leaves or oranges, garlic, mustard oil and rosebuds. Blindfold a person, okay? Blindfold a friend and give him or her those things to smell. Ask him or her what the thing is. How many smells could your friend recognize? And make a note of it in your scrapbook. So, now this is a game that you're going to play with your friend. So, you are going to keep certain things, okay, that have a smell in it or a strong smell in it. Then you blindfold your friend and ask them to pick up things, smell it and recognize what it is. Alright. Now, let's look at certain life skills and values. There are some people in the world who cannot see, hear or speak, or have any other, or they have some other disability. They find it difficult to ask for our help. How can you help those people? It is very important to take care of our sense organs to keep them healthy. You must follow some tips to keep your sense organs healthy. Our sense organs are also very sensitive. So, children, the first one is that you have to find ways to help such people who are not able to see, hear or speak. Okay, try and see how you can help these people. Second is how to take care of your sense organs and how to keep them healthy, and in turn you stay healthy with them. Firstly, okay, wash your eyes with cold and clean water twice in a day. Okay, that's your care for your eyes. Okay. Second, keep your skin clean, dry and moisturized. Eat vitamin-rich food to keep it glowing. Okay. Never touch your nose with dirty hands. Okay. Never clean your ears with sharp objects. Okay. Inside your ear, there is an ear drum which helps you to hear. So, if a sharp object pokes in it, okay, it can damage your ear drum. So, never use any sharp object. Okay. Keep your tongue clean and always use a tongue cleaner. So, when you are brushing, okay, ensure that you clean your tongue on a daily basis with the help of a tongue cleaner. Okay. Hustle and bustle. All of us have some patterns at the tip of our fingers. Okay, they are called fingerprints. Look at your fingerprints and your friend's fingerprints. Find out if they are same or different. Also find out how these fingerprints are useful. Alright. So, children, now this is an activity that you need to do with your friends. But before you do this activity, I know you are definitely going to quickly finish all the exercises, reread the chapter, okay. Try and find out more information about the chapter that we've already gone through and then do this activity. Alright, children, get going.